Sit comfortably. Close your eyes. Feel the air on your skin. Your bones, heavy on the ground. Make each breath count. Almost as if we could use your breath as a portal to drift deeper behind your eyes. So visualize the back of your eyes. Imagine they can go deeper into the cave of your skull. And also visualize the front of your eyes being caressed by your eyelids. And the tissues around. And soften the space between your eyes. Take a deep inhale, and as you do this, feel your spine going taller towards the sky. And exhale. And again, take a deep inhale and feel your spine as if it was a channel driving the rivers up towards the cave of your skull. And exhale. Now take a deep inhale and follow it as it goes through your pelvis, past the cave of your heart, into the cave of your skull, and hold the air there. Sip a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and hold. Keep visualizing the expansion of the energy in the cave of your skull. Take one more sip and exhale all out. Allow yourself a few seconds to feel. And breathe naturally. Again, take a deep inhale and follow it as it goes through your pelvis, past cave of your heart, and into the cave of your skull, and hold the air there. Sip a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and hold. Keep the awareness as the energy expands in the cave of your skull. Take another sip of breath. Exhale all out. Feel. Take a deep inhale, follow it up going through the rivers of your spine, all the way up to the cave of your skull. And at the top, hold the air. Sip a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more, and a little bit more. Hold the air. Now, behind closed eyes, look up gently. Keep holding as you soften your eyes back to the center. Sip a little bit more air and exhale all out. Sway softly. A little bit of movement coming from your heart. Almost as if you could swim with the rivers, the rhythm of your rivers. Now bring a hollow fist to with your right hand to your left collarbone. And begin to rub with your fist the top of your collarbone, in front of it, and on the valley behind the collarbone. Now with your fingertips, sink deeper. And even a little bit deeper, and find a place where it feels interesting. Now, with a heavy fist, 3 taps. Bring your hand down. Feel. Now, left hand, close the fist. Touch the collarbone, right collarbone. Front and behind. Now with your fingertips sink in deeper. Now with your fist, hollow fist, and a heavy hand, 3 taps or slaps. Hands down on your thighs. Deep inhale here. Soft exhale. Both hands with your fist closed underneath your ears, right behind the corner of your jaw on both sides. Let your knuckles caress something more than just tissues. Now with your fingertips go deeper. Now with your fists, 3 times. Bring your hands down. Right fist, left armpit, right above your armpit. Rub the tissues first. You can go in circles or up and down. And with your fingertips go deeper, beyond the skin. And with a heavy fist, 3 times. And switch to the other side. Fist first, rub up and down or circles. Keep breathing deeply. Now with the fingertips go deeper. Explore the area where the muscles of your chest meet the muscles of your shoulder. And with a heavy fist, 3 times. Bring your hands down. A few seconds to feel. Now bring both fists, one on top of the other one, and begin to tap your sternum up and down. Now below your collarbones. And come back through the center. And now on the sides, your ribs. And come down lower to your obliques and your lower back. Come back through the same path. Explore around it if you want to. Let your inner octopus take you wherever it wants to take you. And connect with the echoes of your touch. And when you feel you're ready, come back to center. Continue with one hand down. Tapping until you get into the middle point between your belly button and the end of your sternum. Now rub there with your fist. Soften your belly and go with your fingertips a little bit deeper. Change the direction of your touch. If you're going in circles to one side, change it and soften your belly a little bit more. Now with a heavy fist, 3 times. Deep breath. Now to the creases of your hips, place where your muscles of your legs meet your hips. With your fist, explore. And with your fingertips, go deeper. Keep breathing deeply. And 3 times, fist. Bring your legs out. With your fist, explore below your knees. And bring out your fingertips and let them sink in deeper. Deep breath. And 3 times. Place the soles of your feet together. With your fist, explore the area below your ankle, your Achilles tendon. With your fingertips, go deeper. And 3 times. Cross your legs. Close your eyes and feel. Long spine. Now visualize your 3 triangles. Triangle of your low belly, the triangle of your sternum, and the triangle of your collarbones. And imagine you can play around with them as you keep breathing. Lift the low belly triangle as if it can go behind your heart. Keep the connection with your sternum triangle as if it's holding your heart. And the triangle of your collarbones facing towards the sky. Bring a little bit more length to your spine. Now imagine you have a throat triangle here. With your breath, imagine you can vacuum your throat back. But it's not a crazy move of the neck, back. It's very soft and settle. Keep breathing deeply to the sides of the pelvis. And imagine you can lengthen the back of your neck. Now softly begin to lift your arms. Imagine you have a parachute underneath your armpits. And begin to stretch them out. Keep breathing deeply to the sides of the pelvis, lengthening your spine, lengthening the back of your neck. Vacuum your throat. Now, close your palms, fists closed. Bring tension to your arms. How much can you tension your arms without tensioning your neck? Keep breathing deeply to the sides of the pelvis. Now, open your palms, stretch your arms, stretch your fingers, as if you want to touch the wall on the sides. Deep breath. Now close the fist again on both hands, but this time keep your index fingers out. Keep breathing deeply to the sides of the pelvis and imagine you want to touch the walls with your index fingers. Keep lengthening the back of your neck. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis. Now imagine you can go closer to your right wall with your index finger, your right index finger. And as you do this, let your head and your neck lean towards the left side, opposite side. Imagine you can get closer with your right hand, with your right index finger to the wall. Connect with the distance of your shoulder and your ear. Now to the other side slowly. Soften your right hand a little bit and bring tension to the left hand. Index finger on your left hand, wanting to touch the wall on the left side. Lean your head to the right side. Deep breath. And exhale, bring it back to center. Close both fists. Bring tension one more time. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis and begin to bring your hands and your arms down. Place them on your thighs. Breathe deeply here and feel. Feel the fire on your shoulders. Preparing for double breath. Take a deep inhale. And a heavy exhale all out. And join when you feel like it. A little bit faster. Ten seconds more. At the end of your next exhale, exhale all out, and at the end, hold the air. Even within the hold, imagine you can bring some movement coming from your heart through your spine. Very softly. Five seconds. Take a deep inhale, and at the top of your inhale, hold the air. And exhale. Breathe naturally. If you have a bolster underneath your sitting bones, place it on the side and place your sitting bones on the ground. Heavy bones. Place your hands on your knees. Lift your low belly triangle behind the heart. Keep your sternum triangle holding your heart. Lift your collarbone triangles. Begin to lift your knees to the sky. Resist with your hands as they push down towards the ground. Lift your armpits instead of lifting your shoulders. Lift your armpits up. Keep the length of the back of your neck. Keep pulling your knees up. Lean back a little bit. Low belly triangle stays up. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis. Lean back a little bit more until you find a shake. See what wants to grab. Visualize the warmth. Deep breath on 3. On 2. And 1. Exhale. Bring your arms in front of your chest. Gather at the heart. Inhale, no tension. Expand your arms. Inflate. Fly. Soft hands and arms at first. Exhale, lean forward. Gather at the heart. Inhale. Fly. Soft flight. Exhale, gather. This time, bring tension to your arms. Inflate the inner balloon. How much tension can you fight against without making a fight that is so tensioned in the whole body, but there's an edge? Find that edge of softness on your neck, on your shoulders, and tension the arms, your hands. And exhale, gather. Last time, inhale, tension the arms. Now, instead of extending them completely, let them float. Soften your arms. Let them float so your hands are a little bit heavier than your elbows. Keep your neck soft. Keep a little bit of a sway side to side. Long belly. Low belly triangle goes behind the heart. Tension your fist, close the palms. Bring so much tension that you can barely keep moving. That you can barely keep that sway. Imagine the tension is so deep, coming almost through your bones, into your tissues, into the edges of your skin. Imagine the movement is coming from your heart. So begin to bring a little bit of movement to your spine. And let the movement of your arms be an expression of that breath, of the beating of your heart. Soften the tension just a little bit. Deep breath. Now, soften so much that you can stay still in between thick maple syrup and a little bit of free movement at the surface. Keep moving from the heart. But soften your wrists and your fingers. Find a little bit of freedom here. But stay on the edge, find that edge. Deep breath to the sides of the pelvis. Take a deep inhale. And as you exhale, gather in front of the heart. Inhale, fly. With or without tension, let your inner octopus tell you what it wants to do. Exhale, bring your hands on the ground in front of you and go into your all fours. Soft hands on the ground, baby hands. Find the pinky moon of your hands, so move side to side. And find the cave in the inner part of your hands. Sway the weight of your body from one side to the other side, from the outer edge of your left hand to the outer edge of your right hand. Now begin to transfer the awareness to all parts. So beyond just your hands, your soft elbows. What happens if you travel through the ocean of your pelvis, all the way into your sitting bones? Let your sitting bones pull you back closer to your heels. Let the inhale bring you forward, inflating your spine towards the sky. And exhale back. Don't rush into what we have been sharing. Let your inner octopus be the explorer, the guide. Rock forward and back using your breath. Let something deeper be the teacher. Now sway and rock in any direction. Maybe letting your right sitting bone pull you back as you press with your left hand in opposite direction. Maybe shift to the other side, your right hand pushing forward and your left sitting bone pulling back. Keep using your breath as the current that brings rhythm to your rivers. And eventually, let your sitting bones get closer to your heels. And as you inhale, bring your inner balloon as an inflation for your spine towards the sky and forward. Let the exhale bring you back towards your heels. Let your spine be a waving expression of your breath. And eventually let one of those waves bring you up to downward facing dog. Don't rush it. Feel. Lean into it. Sway your hips side to side. Now take a deep inhale and walk forward. And exhale, forward fold. Keep breathing deeply here. Now visualize the inner fountain coming through the inseam of your legs. Take a deep inhale and fly. Exhale and fold. Inhale, bring all your arms all the way up to the sky. Keep your knees soft. And as you exhale, bring your hands and your arms to the sides. Find a little bit of a bounce as your knees pull forward and your sitting bones pull back. Take a deep inhale, inflate your arms up. Exhale. Rotate your inner thighs internally. Your thighs internally. Breathe here. Now take a deep inhale, inflate the inner balloon and fly. Soft hands and arms. And exhale, forward fold. One more time, inflate. Imagine there's a parachute underneath your armpit. Exhale, hands on the ground, downward facing dog. Take a deep inhale, ripple forward into your plank. Exhale, melt to the ground. Inhale, sitting bones pull back. Exhale, gather at the heart. Inflate soft hands at the beginning. No tension. Expand your breath. And exhale, gather. And again, inflate, soft. Gather. This time, tension your arms. Inflate. Pull apart. Exhale, hands on the ground, hips back. Inflate, roll forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe here. Deep inhale, walk towards your hands. Exhale and fold. Inhale, fly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, bring your arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, fold. Rotate your thighs internally. Visualize the inner fountain as you take a deep inhale and fly. Exhale, place your hands on the ground, downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward into your plank. Exhale, melt. This time, take a deep inhale, lift your right leg up. Cross it behind your left leg. Tap the left side on the ground with your feet. Come back to center. Other side. Deep inhale, lift your left leg up. Tap the other side. Exhale, come back to center. Inhale, sitting bones pull back. Exhale, gather. Inhale once with tension. Pull apart. Exhale, hands on the ground, sitting bones pull back. Inhale, inflate forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let your heels fall to the left side. Keep both hands on the ground. Bend your knees. Find a little bit of a bounce. Find the connection with the rainbow on the right side of your body. Let your left leg dangle, almost like your left knee wants to touch the ground. And exhale, shift to the other side. Ankles, heels to the right side. Let your right leg dangle. Connect with the left side of your body, opening towards the sky. Exhale, come back to center. Breathe deeply here. Sitting bones pulling back. Knees bent. Now take a deep inhale, walk towards your hands. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, fly once. Exhale and fold. Inhale, inflate your arms up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, fly. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, plank. Exhale, melt. Inhale, right leg up. Tap the left side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, lift the left one. Tap the right side. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, sitting bones pull back. Exhale, gather. Inhale, tension the arms. Pull apart as big as you want. Exhale, hands on the ground. Hips back. Inhale, inflate forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Heels left side. Bounce. Even here, resist the tendency of your hip wanting to go to the ground and lift it up towards the sky, sitting bones pulling back. Shift to the other side. Deep breath. Shift one more time to the left side. This time let your left leg dangle close to the ground. Deep breath. And exhale. Shift it to the other side. Let your right leg, right knee dangle close to the ground. Your left fingers almost as they want to separate from the ground, but not quite there yet. And exhale, come back to center. Breathe. Take a deep inhale and walk forward towards your hands. And exhale, fold. Inhale, fly. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms all the way up to the sky. Exhale, bring your arms down on the sides. Close your eyes. Feel.
Feel the earth through the soles of your feet. Let the energy run up the inseam of your legs, inner fountain that draws up into your low belly, all the way up your spine and into the crown of your head. Take a deep inhale, following that energy up into your body. And a soft exhale. Begin to shift your knees forward, sinking deeper into your vortex chair. Let your sitting bones slide back. Push your big toes apart. Let that help you connect to the outer borders of your feet. Pull yourself into your legs and find a deeper resistance between your knees pulling forward and your hips sliding back. Low belly is drawn in. Find a bounce here. Soft hands in front of your heart. Now begin to shift your weight into your left leg and pull your left knee even further forward, resisting with your left sitting bone. Now shifting your weight into your right side, right knee pulling forward, resisting with the right sitting bone. Now find back to your center. Continue to bounce and sink a little bit deeper. Now take a deep inhale. And as you breathe, let the breath wind you from within, bringing your left elbow to your right knee. Finding a gentle connection here. Eyes stay down. Continue to pull your knees forward and sitting bones back. Maybe bring fingertips to touch. And then come back to center. Sinking low, keeping your low belly drawn in. Take a deep inhale. And let the breath wind you from within like a spiral towards your left side. Right elbow gently connecting the outside of your left knee. Fingertips to touch. And then come back to center. Walk your feet a little bit closer. A little bit less wide than your hips. And begin to sink low again. Finding a gentle bounce. Again, as you take a deep inhale, spiral from within, bringing your left elbow to your right knee. Begin to shift your weight into your left leg. And as you take a deep inhale now, let it inflate your right leg off the ground, staying connected with your elbow. Breathe length in your spine. Keeping your standing leg bent. And then come back down. Untwist, come back to center. Take a deep inhale, begin to bring your right elbow spiraling towards your left, reaching the outside of your left knee. Shift your weight into your right leg. Take a deep inhale into the sides of your pelvis and begin to float your left leg off the ground. Find length in your spine. Breathe deeply. And then come back down. Releasing your elbow. Twirl your heels out. Find that internal rotation and fold. Connecting to the inner fountain. Push your big toes apart. Let the breath come and inhale and inflate you up halfway. Soft flight. Exhale, float down. Step it back into downward facing dog. Inhale, ripple forward into plank. Exhale, knees down or all the way down. Inhale, hips shift back. Exhale, rounding up, soft arms gather in front of your heart. With soft arms, take one opening. Inhale. And then exhale, hips go back, hands onto the mat. Inhale, ripple forward. Exhale, downward facing dog. Begin to lift your right leg up and step it behind your left foot. Right fingertips find the mat. Keeping your low belly drawn in and your knees bent. Sitting bones pulling back even here. Now as you take a deep inhale, begin to let your right fingertips float off the ground. Reach your right armpit away from your right hips. And then exhale, fingertips float back down. And continue moving here with your breath. Or, as you take a deep inhale, stay here in your opening, reaching your arm like an elephant trunk. You can stay here. Take deep inhales into the sides of your pelvis. Reach your right ribs even further up to the sky, opening even further. And then exhale, come back to center, downward facing dog. Take a moment here. Now inhale, lift your left leg and place it behind your right leg. Left fingertips find the mat. Take a deep inhale, float your fingertips off the ground. Reaching left armpit away from your left hip. And then exhale to soften your fingertips down. And then again staying here, inhaling to do gentle opening. Or take a deep inhale. Float your fingertips off the ground and then stay here, breathing deeply. Reach your left ribs even further towards the sky, rainbowing that side of your body. Bringing left armpit further to the sky, reaching away from your left hip. Another deep breath here. And then exhale, come back to center. Bring your knees down. Sit back onto your heels. Close your eyes and breathe. Bring your hands down, come back into your all fours. Take a deep inhale to inflate your spine. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Find your downward facing dog. And now without lifting your toes off the ground, begin to find a bounce of your hips, of your legs, as if you're bouncing the skin around your bones. And either staying here, or maybe begin to lift one foot off the ground, and then switching. And then you can either make this movement bigger, or you can bring both toes on the ground, and then lift both feet at the same time. Just small jumps, we're not trying to get into handstand. And maybe when you jump, clap one time with your feet. Finding a soft landing. Or if you're just staying here, feet on the ground, finding that bounce, find that comfort of weight in your hands. One more breath here. And then bring your knees down. Sit back onto your heels. Close down your eyes and feel. Bring your hands onto the mat, all fours. One more time. Inhale to inflate. And exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale to walk your feet towards your hands. And exhale, fold. Inhale, fly one time, parachuting your arms. Exhale, float down. Inhale, roll all the way up. And exhale, softening your arms by your side. Stepping out into a wide stance. Toes are all pointing forward. Find your big toes pushing apart, connecting into the outer borders of your feet. Begin to bend your knees, sliding your hips back. Even here, finding that connection, that resistance between the knees and the sitting bones, connecting to the outer hips. Finding an internal rotation of your thighs. And then sink a little bit deeper. And begin to feel something grabbing in your outer hips. Now begin to tension your arms, raising them up, closing your fists. How much tension can you bring into your arms, keeping your neck soft? Now begin to move against that tension, like we did earlier seated. Find just enough softness in your arms so that you can move just a little bit. And letting the movement come from deeper within, from your heart, from your center. Now begin to soften just enough for you to move a little bit more freely. Maybe begin to open your palms, finding tension in your fingers. Sensing and feeling what is being moved. Softening even more. Begin to find the freedom in your arms moving from the heart. Letting your hips sink just a little bit lower. Getting lost in your breath and your movement. And begin to slow down. Your hands begin to find your hip creases, keeping your knees bent, fold forward. Hands come onto the ground. And bending your knees more than you think, softening your head. Begin to pull your sitting bones up towards the sky, finding a bit of a resistance of your knees. So keep lengthening your legs by pulling your sitting bones up. Now gather your hands in front of your heart and inhale to fly. And exhale, gather in front of your heart. And then step your feet back to the front of your mat. Finding your feet as wide as your hips. Sinking into a soft vortex, knees forward, hips back. Taking a deep inhale, shift your weight into your left side, right leg floats up. And soften down. Weight shifts into your right side. Inhale, float your left leg up. And step it down. This time, weight into your left side. Again, float your right leg up. And stay here. Twisting your body, spiraling towards that lifted knee. Placing right foot on top of your left knee. Standing leg is bent. Sitting bones pulling back. Bring your right arm onto the inside of your right leg. Let it dangle. Eyes stay down. Bring your left arm up above your head like an elephant trunk, releasing any tension. Bend your standing leg enough so that you can feel a stability, with your low belly drawing in. Take a deep inhale and begin to reach left armpit away from your left hip. Breathe deeply here, finding a rainbow of your side body. And then inhale to come back, letting your branches float up, finding a soft sway, a connection to something deeper. And then take a deep inhale to float your right leg up off your knee and place it down, finding a soft sway from side to side. Now shift your weight into your right side. Find a deep connection through your right roots. Low belly is drawn in as you inhale, float your left leg up. Placing your left foot onto your right knee. And a bit counterintuitive to what you might be used to, instead of bringing your knee out to your left side, let it be pointing forward. Pushing left knee into your right thigh, finding the connection between the two. Left arm onto the inside of your left leg. Right arm up above your head like an elephant trunk. Vrikshasana tree pose. Draw your low belly in and begin to rainbow the right side of your body. Right armpit reaching away from your right hip. Eyes stay down. Breathe deeply here. Keep expanding the space of your right side. Now ground down deeply into your roots through your right leg and inhale, float your branches up. Soft sway in the wind. Letting yourself be moved from something deeper within. Now take a deep inhale, float your left leg back up. And place it down and find your fold. Staying here for a moment and breathe. Gentle sway side to side. Now take a deep inhale and float and fly. Exhale to fold and step it into downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, hips shift back. Exhale, round up. One last flight, make it as big or as small as you want. Tension your arms and take a deep inhale. Resisting with your sitting bones, reaching collarbones to the sky, to the sun. And then exhale, hips shift back, hands come down. Inhale, roll forward onto all fours. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a full breath here. And then bring your knees back down. And sit, come up to a seat. And let yourself find your legs out in front of you. Finding a long spine. Find soft legs and find your fingertips on the side of your hips. Take a deep inhale and push into the ground with your fingertips and let your spine grow tall. Drawing your low belly in and breathing deeply here. Soft neck, soft chin. With each inhale, push a little bit further into the ground, growing your spine closer to the sun. And then soften this. Cross your legs. And bring your hands a little bit behind your hips with the horseshoe of your hand facing your body, facing forward. Bending your elbows. Now as you take a deep inhale, begin to inflate and breathe your chest forward, but you're resisting with your elbows. So instead of moving your chest forward and locking your elbows, keep your elbows a little bit bent and find a resistance from your elbows from straightening. So take a deep inhale and breathe your chest forward. Finding an opening in your chest and your shoulders. Keeping that micro bend in your elbows. If you want a little bit of a deeper sensation, walk your sitting bones a little bit more forward. Keeping that bend in your arms and breathe your chest forward. Reaching with your heart towards the sky. One more deep breath here. And then walk your hands forward. Let your legs come out in front of you. And let yourself softly roll all the way down onto your back. Keeping your knees bent. Let your left knee fall to the left side, right knee follows. Right arm up above your head like an elephant trunk. Staying here, letting your skin soften. Now bringing your knees up and over to the other side. Your feet stay exactly as they are. Left arm up above your head like an elephant trunk. Letting something in your body soften. And come back to center. One more asana before your rest. Find a deep inhale and begin to pull your knees forward into the sky. Letting the thigh bones be what pulls your pelvis off the ground. Just a gentle reach today. And then exhale slower than you think. Begin to roll down, vertebra by vertebra. If there's anything else that your body is craving, do that now. Whether it's another twist, another bridge, a happy baby. Or if you feel ready, you can begin to soften your legs out into your Shavasana. Let your feet fall apart. Bones melt heavy into the ground. Taking your time to reach this space. Bringing your awareness to your breath. And letting your breath bring your eyes to soften deeper into your skull. Feeling into the space behind your eyes. And softening. Letting your breath take you deeper within. Resting in stillness. Staying deep in this place, rooted into the earth. Take a deep inhale, and as you inhale, expand the awareness of yourself out into the universe and beyond. And as you exhale, let the awareness of yourself draw back in, grounding in your center. One more deep inhale, expanding into the universe. And exhale, bringing this awareness back. Let it ground within you. As your breath deepens, begin to bring movement into your fingers, into your toes. Maybe begin to roll your wrists and ankles. Reaching your arms in any direction. Letting your knees come into your chest. Begin to roll onto your right side. Taking a full breath here. And then with your eyes still closed, when you feel ready, begin to make your journey back to a seat. Feeling into the sensations of your body. The sensations of yourself, beyond the self. And bringing one or two hands to your front or to your side, connecting with the energy of the earth. And as you take a deep inhale, let that energy enter your body through your arms and spread. And a slow exhale, washing out anything that you don't need. Another deep inhale. And a soft, slow exhale. And gently begin to open your eyes. Thank you for your presence.